right, what's going on, world? It's your boy Boom here for Thisis50, man. We're back at it. We got a very special guest today. If you guys don't know, if you guys don't see, man, you don't recognize, you probably know him from Black Ink Crew, but man, what can we say, man? He living in the moment, talking right now, all the way from the Chi-Town, hailing. We got Phor, man. What's going on with you?
My dog, what's up, man? Can't call it, man. You know, living for the moment.
Man, how you been? Man, I know you dropped the album during this whole quarantine, man, with self-love, but man, just tell us how you been staying creative throughout the whole quarantine.
Man, bro, I think personally, no bullshit. I think quarantine was the best thing that happened to me, honestly. It was a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? It took away all distractions and it just allowed me to be more creative and just focus on self. You know what I mean? Have more intake, you know what I mean, with just being alone and just figuring out like it's just you, what you gonna do, you know what I mean? And you know, it's really, you know, been working in my favor, you know what I mean? So I really can't complain, you know what I mean? I think I saved more money, you know what I mean? Stayed away from drama, you know what I mean? I didn't drink as much. I actually just been working out.
I mean, that explains you having the song cardio.
Better me. Oh yeah. Cardio.
Oh man, that's it. That was the most funniest video I think I've ever seen you do.
Yeah. I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Actually, the inspiration behind the video, it actually came from, you know, my process, but you know, of course, we over exaggerated a little bit, and I got that part from you know, one of my favorite actors, Eddie Murphy with the Nutty Professor, you know what I mean? So I kind of played off that and just, you know, wanted to just show more personality, you know what I mean? That you don't always gotta be so serious, you know, you just have fun and whatever it is you want to do, you know what I mean?
For sure, man. But then let's dive into self-love, man. How do you feel making probably your most personal project to date and just putting it out for the world to hear?
Honestly, for me, I felt like I needed to update people where I was at, you know what I'm saying? So this was like my reply, you know what I mean, to everybody, you know what I mean? I needed to update them, let them know I was mentally at, so it's kind of like my recovery, you know what I mean? The good, through the good, bad, and ugly, that's all, you know what I mean? And, you know, it don't stop, you know what I mean? We have roadblocks and, you know, I've learned to appreciate, I don't know if this makes sense to you or not, but I feel like sometimes bad things happen for a good reason, you know what I'm saying? You know, and in the process of it, we don't understand. But you know, once you get through something, you know, you be like, wow, you know, it was worth it because you learned something. You know what I mean? Or you gain something from that. You know what I mean? I feel like what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So, you know, that was pretty much my whole process. You know, I gained a lot of it. You know.
For sure, man. And then you had some really dope samples on the project. I mean, you flipped the NDIRE.
Yeah.
On there, and then you had the Biggie, you had you had everything on there, man. But how do you come up with using those samples or how'd you go about selecting those type of samples for your project?
Honestly, like pretty much my producers kind of did that. Like as far as the NDIRE record, that was actually something a record I always liked, and I always felt like when I back in the day, my mom used to play that, you know what I'm saying, a lot. So I always liked it, and I was just like, man, what if somebody rapped on that? You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was my time to shine, bro. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to do something, you know, to actually also bring, you know, with the new generation of music, you know, a lot of people don't really know where a lot of the classics came from. You know what I'm saying? They just hear what's going on today. So, you know, I wanted to also, you know, embrace just my overall, you know, I have people of all ages that listen to my music. So, you know, even the old school people that still want to hear them good vibes when they riding, I want to do that for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like something that my mom could listen to that record, you know what I'm
saying? For sure, man. It was definitely another favorite on the record, man. But
thank you.
But having everybody obviously check out the show and see what you went through, and then I want to know from you watching the show, man, how did you feel about just seeing your growth as a person, just after everything that you've done on the show, and just up to this point?
Man, what's crazy is, bro, like literally somebody, I think it was yesterday or the day before, somebody literally just sent a picture. It was a picture of me from like season 1, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, whoa, shit, who was that guy? You know, I guess seeing the world, I mean, I guess having the world view you grow, you know what I'm saying? like on TV. Like it's crazy. So like for me to I stopped paying attention because like it's like we live it. So like I don't really watch it because now I have to, like once I learned the business of it, it's just like, all right, it's business. They gonna cut it and edit it how they want, you know, but I've already lived that part. You know what I mean? That's like me. It's like us watching what we did yesterday. You know, we already lived it. So, you know, the goal is to be better every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's already in the past, you know. So I always just try to stay updated as much as I can, but just, you know, I had to learn the business to just understand that they got a job to do and so do I. But as far as the growth, you know, the best, you know, you got to go through it. You know, it's the experience. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned so much just from the business standpoint and just me being a cast member on a big show and having so many, you know, so many people watching and everybody, you know, having their personal opinions about you. They don't even know you. You know what I mean? And I still have to hold up an image when I'm out. So still show love no matter, you know, what people think of me or whatever. I just still have to be that, you know, that guy that people know from a TV show. But at the same time, that's why I drop music. So I want people to get to know me outside of that. You know what I mean? Because that's what I was doing before any of this shit. Even before the tattooing, I've been doing music. So that's why I try to tie a lot of people into it. And I feel like the only gain I really have, like I was never really looking for a TV show ever. It happened and it was a blessing. But for me personally, bro, the win I have in it is I eliminate competition by being the only guy that does music on the show. You know what I mean? It's not like it's the making a band where you have 10 other artists to choose from. So, you know, it does give me a lane, you know what I'm saying, in a way. You know what I mean? Even if they try to water it down and make it cheesy, it's like it's still something that that people know. And it's like now that people know, I have to also hold my own weight in that, you know what I'm saying, without a TV show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man, definitely.
Yeah.
And then I would have to say, man, you've been vocal about going to therapy and going through that whole process while everything was going on. And then with, I want to know, man, does therapy help you creatively?
You know, it's crazy. Music for me is therapy. You know what I mean? Honestly, like that's the best way that I can express myself. You know, that's why I tell people to, like, you want to get to know me, listen to my music, because it's filter free. You know what I mean? Versus a tattoo is like I'm doing something for you. You know what I mean? I may create something dope, but it's still for you. It's a service. You know, for me, it's therapy. It's like my personal diary that I put out. And a lot of music I kind of hold back. You know what I'm saying, for that reason sometimes. But just going to therapy in general to get that type of counseling. It took me a minute. I went to like 5 therapists, bro. You know what I mean? I had to find the right one. You know what I mean? I know their job is to connect with you. That's their job. But you got to find the right energy. I'm big on energy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the guy I connected with, he was Indian. You know what I'm saying? And you know, his approach was totally different, and it just hit me in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? And just gave me a path, a life to know how to channel energy. You know what I'm saying? To stay positive and keep things, you know, that don't really better me away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't benefit me, don't entertain it.
Sure, man. And then seeing you go through what you went through on the show and seeing like Ryan and Dom and everybody come to your aid at the same time, it brought up a question, man, that I think a lot of Black men ask themselves, like, why is it so hard for us to speak to our friends about what's going on with our lives when they're supposed to be the ones that we can rely on? We can come to somebody, and even with you, I'm sure you tell them the same thing. Like, hey,
for sure,
you got going on, you can come talk to me. And I'm sure it's been like that for years. But why is it that we find it so hard to talk to them when we are like in dire need?
Well, at least for me, I feel my personal biggest issue rather was being there for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I was always a shoulder that everyone could lean on. You know what I'm saying? I took the weight for everybody. So for me, it was always just being there for people. Like like what makes me happy is making other people happy. Like that's one of my, things that I like to do. But it also kind of bit me in the ass at the same time because like I was there for so many people besides myself. When it was time for me to be there for myself, I couldn't have my own back and I hit rock bottom, you know, and I didn't let these people know because these are people that's used to me being there for them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I couldn't let them down. they didn't see that side of me, you know what I mean? So it was just like, you know, I was fighting it just to be there for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I hit rock bottom, bro, and it had to really hit the reset button, you know what I'm saying, to get to even where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? It took a lot. And even now, it's not easy, you know what I mean? But I feel like sometimes it's all about how or what level you connect with people. Like people like you have friends, but you have friends you may go to the club with. You have friends that you may bring around your fam. You know what I'm saying? Like smoke weed with, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different levels of friends, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like it's different levels. Like some people don't really know they friends like that. Like some people really just kick it with you, maybe an associate or at a certain level, you know what I mean? You know, only person that really knew was, like I said, my brother. You know what I mean? This has been since childhood. I always struggled with just depression, just, you know, always one of my pops in my life, you know what I mean? And having to always depend on, you know, another father figure, image type thing, uncle, you know, any things like that, stepfathers and shit. So, you know, it started young, you know what I mean? But like I said, my brother knew. But like, as far as my friends, you know, I just, you know, that wasn't my goal. You know, it was, my goal was to always just be that strong dude to, you know, just to be the rock, you know what I mean? For everybody.
Definitely, man. And then being that you are also a tattoo artist, a recording artist, man, just who got you into the fine arts growing up? Like, who got you into doing this music thing? Or just arts in
Okay,
general.
so
Sorry, not just music, but
yeah. Well, I've been drawing since I can remember, but I had a next door neighbor growing up. He was an older guy. He was a painter actually, and you know, I thought I was young, bro. So like I'm drawing like cartoon characters like Street Fighter, you know, video games and stuff. And he actually was doing like, you know, murals, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference, there's levels, you know? So he's showing me like, you know, ins and outs. So I just kind of got inspired by that just in order, just more so on a level of wanting to grow, you know? And one thing he told me is never a wrong way to do art. And that's always stuck with me. So that's when the style came in, you know what I mean? Creating that part. Fan base, things like that of nature. But with the music, I had a childhood friend that used to be always good with freestyling about anything that was in front of him. Anything in his reach, he could just do it. And it was just so inspiring. And I'm like, damn, why the fuck I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? And he started making beats, and I just started using his beats as guidelines in a way to get the pattern and flow. And but I used to write, you know what I'm saying? He was just good. I got inspired just by his talents, you know what I'm saying? Then I started taking it serious because, of course, I was listening to the Jay-Z's, the DMX, the Nas, the Locks, and all them, you know what I mean? I had all those guys to look up to, too, you know what I mean? You know, so that just helped. But, like, to see my friend being so good with, like, you know, Jay-Z and them, they wasn't even reach back then.
yeah.
But I'm talking about just have a buddy that was him just as good. You know, I wanted to learn how to do it. And then for me, it became more therapy because it's like I'm getting things off my chest. I noticed I didn't have to have a filter on what I had to say. You know what I mean? Like before when I started, it was like little punchlines for the oohs and ahs. And it's like, now I'm just speaking, you know, how I feel. I'm just talking. It's like conversation rap. I'm just getting it off my chest. You know what I mean? So that was another thing I wanted to kind of incorporate even with this project, Self-Love. Just when people listen to it, just make them feel like they just really just riding and just like as if I'm in a passenger with you, just chopping it up with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I really wanted to focus on for the project also. I'm there?
Yeah, I mean, all right,
Okay,
but
okay.
I mean, definitely, just being a rapper, man. You know, I mean, just like you referenced Jay-Z and all the others in the past, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this quarantine definitely gave you a lot of time to have lyrical exercise. So, what did you work on as a wordsmith?
Say it again.
So,
Oh, just like far as like just far as the pen.
well, you was in okay. So you were in
No, it's breaking up. I can.
oh, well, I'm saying like you were in
It's breaking up.
obviously you were in creative mode. And
Right.
you know, everything as far as you like you said, you was listening to Jay-Z and DMX and Nas back in the day, man, and everything's about lyrical exercise. So I'm saying during this whole quarantine, man, what was you working on to sharpen your skills as a recording artist?
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Honestly, for me, bro, I was just focusing on just honestly, here we go. I was just focusing on the flow. Like I knew I could rap, you know what I mean? But my whole thing was like, you know what? It ain't just about rap. Music is a vibe. It has to feel good. So what I started doing was just going to the studio without any idea. You know what I mean? Just seeing what I can create on the spot, like pressure make diamonds. So if I know I'm in there 4 or 5 hours, let's see what I can come up with type shit, you know? And just going with my first mind, I think is has been working for me, honestly. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, because when I'm at home trying to write, I'm so picky on what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it don't even come out, you know? So I just been letting it flow naturally, and you know, it's been coming. It's just been working way better. I've been seeing, you know, my growth, just being comfortable. You know what I mean? Versus like, let me try to impress you. I'm an artist, so I should just speak freely the same way I go pick up a needle and just tattoo, you know, some praying hands or whatever it is you want. You know what I mean? I gotta have that same type of energy. You know what I mean? Just to be free with it. You know what I mean? Just do you. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. Just like be yourself. You know what I mean? Focus on Phor. You know what I mean? The artist. Like just get that part off. You know what I mean? And develop it the right way. And like that's why I've been taking my time with this project. I just really wanted to put out a dope project for the people. I know they've been waiting on it. So
Definitely, definitely. And then your album before this was Cake, man. And then how would you describe the growth between that and now?
yeah, well, see, Cake personally, you know, um, I put Cake out. I put Cake out really, to be honest. My bad, bro. I put Cake out for actually I put Cake out for my label situation. I had a label situation, and I owed them a project, so I just threw it out. It was just something I kind of just wanted to get out for the business side, right? So it was like, okay, I do a couple of joints just to. It was a project that was really for them. Um, it was cool, like I said, but like this one, I was like, you know what? What I feel like what I did wrong on that one situation was like I didn't think about the fans. I was literally thinking business. You know what I mean? To get out of my situation, and then with this project, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna give them me all the way. You know what I mean? I feel like with Cake, I was trying a lot of different flows and more catchy hooks type shit. Just you know, just fucking around, just oh, somebody at my door, bro. My bad. Yeah, so like that was the difference. You know what I mean? I just wanted to. I knew what I owed the fans and myself. You know what I'm saying? So that was. I didn't want to take that same approach.
Definitely, definitely.
You hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say, man, just going back to the album, man. I mean, you got your personal stuff off, or you got everything that you wanted to address, man. But you also had stuff for the ladies. You also had stuff for the fellas. Like you didn't make it where it was just solely
Yeah.
a dark album. You made it where it was a well balanced album, man. But what I want to know is, man, speaking for the ladies,
Yeah.
man, you were raised by all women. So, like, what was it? What were some advice that you took from them that you obviously use in your everyday life, man?
Man, to respect women. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know, I'm a big flirt, man. I got a woman fan base majority. But at the end of the day, respect them. You know what I mean? They're not just, you know, fucking sex dolls, right? They got a heart, they have feelings too, you know. I mean, some of them are they want to be thoughts, that's cool, but you know, just for the quality ones, you know what I mean, just really just respect women in general, like, you know what I mean, without them it ain't no us, you know. I mean, they produce, you know what I'm saying? So just always keep them you know, satisfied in our first, as far as like with any, when it comes to just the love, you know what I mean? Like you gotta embrace your, especially like black women, bro, you gotta embrace that, you know what I mean, more of that, you know what I mean? You know, because it's necessary. Like it's so many people I know personally, you know, that's been through like abuse, you know what I mean, things like that, you know, and in relationships and stuff. So, you know, I'm not a fan of that. So I know how to treat it and respect the woman the right way. So, you know, that's what I keep in mind every time. No matter how bad they get on my nerve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just walk away. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt. And then another thing I want to talk about that you mentioned on the album, was about relocating pretty much. Now, in a previous interview, you said that you were going to stay in Chicago, you weren't going anywhere.
I
I
did.
mean, you mentioned the Nipsey situation and how tragic that was and whatnot. But also on the album, man, you said you was moving to Miami. So let's clear up this situation.
Okay, so look, it's a figure of speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do love Miami. I love Miami. I was gonna move out there, right? But I am still relocating. But I'm gonna still be hands on in the city. I'm gonna still be back and forth. Like, like right now, personally, Chicago got a lot going on right now, and sometimes the energy can just take you to a dark place. You know what I mean? And I got my own shit I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to relocate to get a better peace of mind, bro. Like I'm trying to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to do it the right way, bro. And sometimes you just gotta. It's a big world out here, bro. You know what I mean? Some people don't know nothing but they hometown. Some people never been on vacation. I know people that's in the hood that don't go downtown. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like I just want to get around some different type of energy, bro, and just find more like-minded people, and just to for better networking, business opportunities, and most importantly, just to live, bro, and be more peaceful, and not having to watch my back every time I go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely,
You know
definitely.
what I mean?
Well, we definitely need you around. So whatever decision you make, man, everybody wins.
Yeah, love, man. It's crazy. A lot of people been telling me check out Cali. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. I love New York, bro. Honestly, like New York, just like Chicago. I think that's why I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I like that New York shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, like it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I like New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite places to go.
For sure, man. Now, look, man, another thing I'm sure that a lot of people haven't asked you, but, man, you do a lot of videos. You do a lot of videos. Now, what we need to ask you, man, you got a lot of girls in a lot of your videos. So we need to know, man, your top 5 video vixens that you've had in your videos.
I have Delicious in there. You know what's crazy, bro? To be honest, when it's something crazy. So, okay, Delicious was a different situation, but anybody else, I didn't know they was vixens. You feel me? They like a lot of chicks that I've met or talked to personally, they didn't seem that way until the cameras came on. You know what I'm saying? They've literally become totally different from, you know what I'm saying? Totally different from how I may have
Hey, but
saw them in the
like
past.
you mentioned, man, you said, you turn them into stars. You get them in there, man, next thing you know, they stars.
Hey, they ain't been turning down since. I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing at least 2 chicks at least in 4 or 5 videos since then, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? But I mean, if that's what they want to do, I'm proud of them. You know what I mean? For sure. You know what I'm saying? And, so I really don't have a top 5. I just fuck with just women as a whole, that they hold the energy, like just all of them. You know what I'm saying? They all special, man. They all bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something different to offer.
For sure. All
You know what
right,
I'm
man.
saying?
Well, talk about self-love, man. What was your favorite track on the album? Obviously, you got Get Up, you got Cardio, you got
My
everything else.
favorite.
But what was your favorite?
My favorite is Sometimes I Wanna. That's my favorite record. That's my favorite. And it's a couple, but like I said, Sometimes I Wanna, I listen to that song a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it be day to day. Sometimes sometimes niggas wake up feeling a different kind of way, bro. Shit, you know what I mean? Just so that's my favorite record on there. You know what I'm saying? But it was but like not to take away none of the other records either. You know what I'm saying? But for me, outside of how it made me feel, I did something different. I got out my comfort zone. You know what I mean? A little bit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a hip hop / rock type record. Like it's diverse. I feel like, and it can connect universally. I feel like so like that record. You know what I mean? I feel like I can. The video is actually on the way too, but I feel like I can connect with a lot of people, universal. You know what I'm saying, with that record, and like I said, I'm just proud of myself that I heard my growth in that record. Let's just say that I heard my growth as an artist to, be trying something different and just be confident with it.
For sure, man. And then just speaking on Chicago hip hop right now, man, like that shit's pretty much like the Atlanta, pretty much of hip hop right now. I mean, it's very arguable that you guys have a better sound, a better hit factoring sound than Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's been around doing their thing for a little bit, but man, how do you feel? I mean, how do you feel about the Chicago sound right now? And then I know you don't think like you're not competing with anybody, but do you feel competition every time you go in to make a project based on what's going on?
No, because I don't make music to compete because I feel like I'm in a lane of my own. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about, you know, the typical things that go on in Chicago that's being talked about as far as just shit that's going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I see beyond and past that. You know, there's a lot of negativity going on. I'm a positive person, so I try to, you know, take a different direction. You know what I mean? I'm from that, but it's just like, you know, so much of that gets showcased. It's like, you know, what else? Like, you know, I want to show people that, you know, there are other, you know, Lupe Fiascos, Kanye West comments out here. You know what I'm saying? Twisters, like, you know, it's just different people. Like I said, and I fuck with all kinds of, like, Chicago has so many different styles. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about what kind of person you are, what direction you want to take. You know, Chicago, we smooth players, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like you got the drills. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the drill top. Now you got the drill side where it's like kill or be killed, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So it's a lot of gang shit going on, you know what I mean? Then you got, you know, people like me. Then you got like a Chance the Rapper type, you know what I'm saying? So many different types of artists here. I think, man, just really, if you can make noise in your city, especially here, then like you know, it's good enough. Like sometimes the city won't personally support you like that until something big happens. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I notice a lot of people here, they leave. They get on here and they leave. It's not like Atlanta, you get on, you just be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like that, this city, like Chicago is so clicked up. You know what I mean? They're so clicked up, they don't know how to. And it's not on purpose. It's just how we are.
Yeah.
It's not on. God damn, that's my call. It's not on purpose. It's just how we are. Like some people just, you know, automatically we don't know what homie and them, we don't know what buddy and them energy is. So we gonna stick to ourselves. Like, and it may be a great opportunity, but it's just how automatically our thought process, we already looking at somebody sideways. You know what I'm
saying? Definitely, man. If you could, man, you've done 5 projects, right? So if you could tell your early self, the one that was making the first project, if you could slip them one line, what would it be?
You said if I go what?
If you could slip yourself one line, what could it be? Pretty much you'd be your own ghostwriter.
My old self. God, that's crazy because you know what? You know why it's crazy? It's crazy to say that because, you know, I like remember you asked me what I've been working on during this quarantine, right? So what I've been working on is just going in the studio and just saying how I feel. So personally, like I haven't really wrote anything like in so long, you know what I'm saying? Everything's just been like from here, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't necessarily be like a line, like lyric, a bar, or anything like that. It'd be more so just a mindset, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen to my old shit and I'm like, I hear shit and like, damn, I could have added this, I could have added that, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I could have told myself just do it for you and not for them. You know what I'm saying? Confident is like have more confidence. Like, I mean, I was confident back then, but at the same time, I was doing it to impress others. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, nigga, just do you. You know what I'm saying? Be you yourself. You know what I mean? Do it. Like, fuck who don't accept you, but sometimes be your own fan. So that's what I wish I would have had the knowledge of, you know.
Sure. Hey man, but during this whole quarantine, man, obviously you guys had a big thing happening in Chicago with the Last Dance documentary coming out, man. I know you've seen it. What did you take from it?
Man, you know what's crazy? I didn't even finish watching it yet, bro. I think I got like 2 more little parts to finish up on. But I got to I made it all the way up to the I think like Dennis Rodman, where he was somewhere up in there. I mean, it was crazy though, man. Like I didn't know, like I didn't know Jordan was that much of a like an asshole like that, and you know, that bold. You know what I mean? I didn't know because you don't see that side of him. You just see that's Mike. You know, but he was killing. You know what I'm saying? He was the rock of the team. You know what I'm saying? But like I didn't know Pippen was fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what did it for me. Like number 2 player in the league. You know, he you know what I'm saying? He like financially, his situation was crazy. I didn't know his deal. I didn't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that just even goes back to my situation. Like even with, yeah, bro, it's like I didn't know what he had going on, and it's crazy. I seen Pippen maybe like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Over the few years. You know what I'm saying? But I never would have guessed that was his situation. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But you know, shout out to Pippen though. Outside of the financial shit, I mean, he was that dude. I mean, the Bulls was like, man, bro, they had a great fucking run at that time. Like, they was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? That shit was legendary, bro. Like it's gonna always be that here in Chicago, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't take that away. That's a fact. That's history. So, you know, hopefully we get that again sometime soon, man. Chicago, man, we gotta get it back together. Once this league get back going, I see they started playing and shit again. You know,
in the bubble, yeah, we definitely.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, boss.
Yeah, in the bubble, man. This shit, yeah, this shit crazy in the bubble, bro.
For sure, man.
This shit keep breaking up,
man. Like we said, man, you've done 5 projects.
Hold on, where you go? I can't even see you now. Hold on. I hear you though. Hold on.
Yeah, man. You've done 5 projects, man. If you could rank them from best to worst, what would you say?
Yeah.
The 5 out of the 5 projects that you released.
I'm gonna go Self Love first. I'm gonna go good to bad. Self Love first. I'm gonna go Butterfly next. I'm gonna go Lightning Bug. I'm gonna go Sacrifice, and then I'm gonna go Cake.
All right. You sure? You sure? You was looking like I
had to think about what songs is on there. I had to think about what songs is on there, bro.
Facts, man. But for those that don't know, Phor past the show, man, what would you say 5 essential songs that they need to listen to get the best understanding of who Phor is as a rapper?
Okay, for sure. Number 1, I would say listen to Help. I'm gonna say Chi-Town. That's where I'm from. I'm always rep that. I'm gonna say check out Whole Lotta. I like that. Check out Whole Lotta. What else? Father Forgive Us. That's one of my favorite joints. And so many records. I'm gonna say listen to what's a good song? Okay, listen to Bad for My Health.
All right, you got it. You got those right there, man. But lastly, man, just with everything going on, and you released Help a year ago, so it was pretty much like low key before everything that went on. Like, what is it like, man? Are you producing a song like that and then seeing everything still like go through what they go through, and then like does it make you still want to go back and keep making music or progressive music like that, or do you just be like, look, I did my part?
Yeah, I'm kind of like I did my part on that. Now it's about the recovery. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to keep going backwards because when I was going through everything I was going through, it was taking a toll of me, a piece of me every time I used to speak about it. You know what I mean? So now it's just about helping the healing. It's the healing and the recovery. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the project sounds like well balanced. Like it's a little bit of everything because I'm trying to show that even through the happiest times, you still got the darkest times. You know what I'm saying? You still like, you could be you could be partying. You know what I'm saying? People be smiling. The people the happiest that you see smiling that the next day kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, that's why, you know, I didn't want it to be just super dark. You know what I mean? A dark project. I want to speak on a little stuff here and, you know, keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Because life goes on at the same time. It's all you can do is keep it going, no matter what happens in life. That's all we can do is keep pushing every day, keep going. So, you know, I'm all about the recovery right now, man. You know, uplifting and stuff. You know, it was crazy, bro. I actually been becoming more of an advocate. You know what I mean? I've been speaking at schools, just little kids, everything, bro. Graduations. Like I had a lot of things. I had a lot of things lined up before this whole quarantine, COVID situation happened. So some of those things are still going down. They're just on hold at the moment. Hopefully we can get back to those things. You know what I mean? 'Cause I do mental health panels and all that.
Definitely, man. And then, speaking of Chi-Town, man, what took so long for the show to make it the theme song?
You have to ask them, man. Hey, I've been telling them that. You know what's crazy, bro? It's like they had no choice. Like this one, I knew the song was what it was. When the song dropped originally, when it first dropped, the radio played it so much, bro. And it was the song was playing and the show was airing all in the same time. Nobody was talking to me about the fucking show. Not one, bro. Talking about people outside, people raising out the window. Chi-Town, hey, they go Chi-Town. Ain't nobody talking about they go Black Ink, they go Black. That's when I knew, like, yep, it's up there. You know what I'm saying? But the show had no choice, I feel like, because it was overdue, bro. It was like it was a no-brainer, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I guess better late than never. You know, we still got paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I mean, it was out for like 2 seasons before they put it on these 2 seasons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That everybody probably wants to know, man. I mean, you've shown a tremendous amount of growth, not even as a person, but as an MC, as a recording artist, man. A lot of people, I mean, with hip hop, man, it's known for reunions, comebacks, you know, everything like that, man. But so I guess fans would want to know, man, will we ever see a project with Phor and Southside, a complete project?
I fuck with Southside. He just did the shit with her. Like Southside hard. I fuck with Southside. I want to make that happen. However, you know, rather later, you know what I'm saying? Better later than never. So, you know what I mean? That's definitely possible. I'm gonna speak it into existence. You said it. I actually fuck with his shit. You know what I'm saying? He cold. I like to see what we can, you know, make happen. For sure.
Definitely. The world is waiting for something like that to pop off.
All right.
I mean, man, you know what? Hey, how about a Chicago producer? What a Chicago producer?
So right now, Chicago producer I'm messing with right now. He did a couple joints on the project. His name Rosart. He did that Saturday on there. He did that. He did the Sometimes I Wanna. He got something else on there too. I can't remember. But yeah, his name Rosart. I'm fucking with him. He got a nice sound, bro. And I work real close with my homeboy Lide. He's out in New York. You know, he done Chi-Town and all my like biggest records. Like he did help a whole lot of like, you know, so shout out to Lide too. But those are pretty much my main 2 dudes that I'm working with, that I work hand in hand with. It's all about finding a producer that has your sound, you know what I'm saying? That you can just you know, Drake and 40 that shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And then from there.
Have you had any thoughts of doing that? Have you ever had thoughts of doing just a one producer, one artist project or collab?
Well, that's what I was doing for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my last projects was literally just one producer. You know what I'm saying? And it was just us really like finding our sound together. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I like and knowing like he was still learning how to make beats at the same time, and we just slowly developed, you know what I'm saying, a sound that was able to work together. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm kind of stepping out and reaching out to other producers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting on other people, you know, because now people know my sound. So now some people know how to come, you know what I'm saying, with the right shit for me to, you know, respond to.
For sure, man. Well, for everybody that don't know, man, you got the new album of Self Love out right now. Make sure you go get that. Check it out, stream it.
Please do.
You know, he got some bangers on there. Definitely check out the cardio video. That's the funniest one right now, man. And
love.
Get Up. You got everything else going on, man. But and then also you got Black Ink Crew Chicago out right now every Monday night. And then,
yes, sir.
how do you feel about the show right now? How do you feel about watching it from this season?
What's crazy is, bro, like right now we at a standstill because like we was in the middle of filming and we got shut off because of the whole COVID shit. Like producers got sent home and so did the cast. So we still have a season to finish, to be honest. So, you know, we don't know when the next time we really gonna, you know, be back in front of the camera, but hopefully it's soon. And hopefully our viewers just you know, still be there. You know what I mean? Just give us a little second. You know what I mean? We'll be back as soon as we can.
For sure, man. Hey, in the meantime, they can check out Self Love, man. Make sure they get a full dose of Phor. But hey, actually, have you thought about doing online, like, you know, like Zoom, like, or online?
So what we've been doing is like self-love series. That's what I've been doing now. Self-love series. Like every week we have different events that we do. Like we did the cardio. Last week we did the chakra meditation. This week coming up, we doing like yoga, and we be having like it all on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? The cardio we did more hands-on with people that was here, but everything else has been on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a lot of people that actually sign up and do it. So, you know, it's actually been dope.
For sure. Make sure you check that out. And just like we said, man, we got Phor here, man. Just make sure you go get Self Love.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, my dog.
Hey, no problem, man. We out of here. Peace.